Hi, how are we doing? I'm not gonna lie, the EP was strong, y'all. The EP was really strong because I had just taken a nap. Like, I thought I fell asleep. I was trying to read a book and I fell asleep. So the EP was strong. But no, I wanted to stream today because I actually have like a break. I am? Oh shit. The fuck is up with my mic? Where is my mic? Oh, hello. Is this... I don't know if this is better or worse. I can't tell if this is better or worse. We'll stick with here for now. Sometimes my mic has like really good days, and then sometimes it has like really bad days, and I'm like, what are you doing? I think it's because I'm also like sitting super close to the mic today, so maybe that's what it is. Thank you for letting me know. See, people who get it, they get it, right? Same, bro. I don't know what's with it. See, people who get it, get it. If there's an audio issue, please let us know. Do not eat the mic. You know damn well Borby would eat the mic. Be like, womp. Just devour. Like Corby. Oh my god, it just be like Corby. Wish you. Borby is the mic. Is microphone. How's Elgato? Is Elgato noise okay? I'm gonna turn it up. I like listening to Elgato. I like listening to Tetris music. Okay, so I either like, I feel like I missed a tournament somewhere. Somehow, I feel like I missed one of those Tetris tournaments because I have not touched this game in so long. And I feel like in some period, somewhere, I have missed a tournament. If I have not, that's honestly kind of a surprise. That just kind of means that Tetris needs to step up their game. Like, hello? When is your next game promo? Because that's what these tournaments are. They just like promote. They just promote the next new thing, you know? Like, hello? Don't you have a game to promote? We'll check after this round, actually. We'll check to see if I missed anything. So yeah, today's Ace Attorney night. I crave the silly. It's been a long time since we've done a Ace Attorney stream. I think the last stream I did was a Nancy Drew stream, actually. I think that was the last stream I did. And that was with Kieran. Opens notes, sighs loudly. Yep. Back to the grind. See, last time I tried to do Ace Attorney, the vibes weren't right, and I just didn't do it. Yes, you did. I was like, the last time I streamed was with you on this channel, because we were doing Nancy Drew. Pretty sure that was my last stream. Because after our Nancy Drew stream, I went out of town. So, yeah. So I've been gone. Your girl's been gone. Your girl's been gone and busy. And I want to at least do one stream while I have time to. Oh, thank you for the subscription, by the way, Ace. I saw it when the timer was running out. Yippee! I had a lot of fun on my trip. I did cool shit. I bonded with my children. They're very cute. My 3 cats are very cute. I love them a lot. And I miss them. They are so sweet and they are so dumb. Wait, I forgot about what? What do we forget about? The sub. Oh, LMAO! Ew, why is my... Ew, my headphones making gross noises. Ew. Hang on, I'm trying to find a better hair tie because I have a scrunchie on right now, but it's not doing it. I had to take buffer time. I love how that sub was like automatic for you and you forgot about it. I also forgot about it. That's really funny. Okay, I got a better hair tie. So some major things that have happened in my life include, so I got back from bothering Orias. Wait, what? You did? What do you mean you slept 5 days ago? What? Thank you for feeding Borby. Oh, I see. LMAO, that's funny. What was I gonna say? So some thingies that have happened in my life. Is it? No, that's not that. Some things that have happened in my life include I got back from bothering Elias, and then, oh, how did I get this? I got a cold sore, so I'm recovering from a cold sore. It's gross. I broke a nail. That was also really gross. So your girl's body is not doing all great. Complete 3 all cures. Oh, that's cool. So your girl's body's falling apart, but it's okay, cause I'm on vacation. It's fine, I guess. Oh, I guess there hasn't been a new theme. Damn. All right. I'm gonna punch you. Get out of here. Don't you know? I have a cold sore and my nail fell off. So clearly I'm falling apart. My nose is also running right now. Borby's withering. Borby needs a break. I did get a break. I had my internship, right? I started an internship. I had Wednesday, Thursday, and today off from my internship, and that was pretty nice. Real good, high key. Oh, so good. And I still have tomorrow off, and I still have Sunday. Although tomorrow I'll probably actually do shit. I gotta work. I gotta be productive tomorrow. So that means tomorrow I'm about to get hyped up on some G Fuel. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Did you eat good food? Did you have the yummies? Oh my god. Thank you, Elias. Did you catch a cold? No. I think my nose is like really dry. Okay, ironic because I'm sniffly, but it's like irritated. Like, I don't know. I'm actively avoiding a cold. Your nose is adjusting to not inhaling cat ear. Oh my god, you're not wrong. No, Kieran, don't do that. Oh my god. I had to look back to like see what the fuck you said. I miss my cats. How do I tell my mother I've like vicariously adopted 3 cats? One of them is technically under my name. One of them is my cat. He's the dumbest one. Okay, are we surprised? Are any of us surprised? I just said one of them is mine. Tell her she has good kids. She has 3 of them. I birthed one of them. He's the dumbest one. Are we surprised at all? No. No, we're not surprised. I swear to god, this cat, he makes like the weirdest fucking noises, and both Arias and there are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He got them Borby genes. Ugh. You're so right. I can't think of like something specific to tell y'all right now because I'm playing Tetris, but oh my god, I love him with all my heart, but he is actually dumb. So stupid. Aya loves him though. It's because he's cuddly. So Aya got like that serotonin boost from clinging onto him. Yeah, but like, there's dumber stuff that he's done besides that. Oh, I think I don't know. He actually forgets to land on his feet sometimes. Like if I'm picking him up and I want to put him down, I think he's ready to like get down. And then he like rolls over really awkwardly, like he wasn't prepared to land on his feet. And I'm like, baby boy, yeah, I literally put you down. Like I don't even like drop him or anything. It's like set him down gently, like an inch above the ground so that he can like get on his feet and, you know, walk away. No, he like does the most awkward roll around. And I'm like, baby boy, why can't you just land on your feet like you're supposed to? Like, what? He also doesn't know how to open doors. Like, when the door is cracked open, like, it's open. You just have to push it. He doesn't know how to open it. He's pure. I love him so much. Oh, yeah, he's a helmet baby. Absolutely helmet baby. Literally a helmet baby. Like, oh, he needs a leash and a helmet. That's where we are right now. He needs a leash and a helmet. He's just that kind of baby. I don't really know what else to say. He's just that kind of baby. But he's so sweet. He's literally the sweetest because he'll purr. He is orange. He is orange. Oh, yeah. He is orange. You're right. What's it called? Hang on, let me adjust some stuff real quick. Holy shit, what the fuck? Hang on, give me a second. I'm trying to adjust some shit. Okay. He's funnily enough, he's like not even like a full orange cat. And yet, here we are. Oh my god, here we go. Here we go. He's such a baby boy though. I love him. He's so sweet. He's the sweetest cat because he's like cuddly and he just like purrs so loudly. And like sometimes you're minding your own goddamn business and he just jumps on you because he wants cuddles. And I'm like, oh, you're so cute. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning, Maggie. So, what do you think is gonna happen today, sir? Absolute fucking chaos? Yeah. Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended on a giant mystery. Thanks, Maggie. That's true. We still haven't solved a single part of it yet. I don't want to give her the weenie. She didn't like the weenies. Are you okay, Nick? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I saw that little flash of doubt in your eyes. Maggie, I need you to back away. Stop looking into my eyes. No. That wasn't doubt. That was, determination. Why don't I believe you? It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant seat. Gumshoe? But Shima, you have to jump on weenies now. She doesn't like weenies. Roger, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you. Please don't put that much pressure on me. Hey, pal! Did you give her those fucking weenies yet? Oh my god. Oh! She does. She just doesn't like Gumshoe, and I don't remember why. It's because... I don't remember why either, actually. I don't remember why he doesn't like her. She doesn't like him either. I think she thinks he's like a... I don't remember. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that. How did you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. Bitch, I need you to back the fuck up too. Oh. You lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this'll help. What the fuck is that? Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too? Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me you don't remember this thing. I vaguely remember that. Come to think of it, that doesn't look like one of the aromatherapy bottles. This is the small bottle that turned up in the Tribulations kitchen a couple days ago. Wow, look at all these little bottles! Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. Sneeze, sneeze. We finally got the analysis results back to the lab. So, what is it? Is it the poison? I'm afraid not, pal. What the fuck is it? It's medication. Oh my god, is it that dude's medication? Oh my god, is it that dude's medication? Wait a fucking minute. What kind of medication? Where the fuck are you? I forgot what this was for. Oh, his ear infection! You're right! He had a blown out eardrum or whatever. Medication? Yeah, for ears. Topical use only, apparently. Oh my god. For ears? You mean... Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for his ruptured eardrum. I was right. He busted his eardrum. I was right. I only faintly remembered that. What was Glenn Elg's ear medication doing in the kitchen? Covered in unidentified fingerprints. Why don't you identify them then? What the fuck? What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour and they might have gotten something on the prints, but... that's gonna weaken its impact as a piece of evidence. Okay, pal, this is it! Make sure your defense is impregnable today, got it? Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done, or my name isn't Phoenix Wright. I hate this man with all my heart. He makes me so uncomfortable. Gumshoe, why the fuck did you use that word? I hate that word. Go away. Oh, I forgot this was the lawyer. I forgot this was the prosecution. No, shut the fuck up. Oh, I wasn't even reading. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor. Very good. Then we'll get underway at once. Have I seen him live? I don't know if you have, actually. Yesterday, we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. I'm like 90% sure that's Viola. I'm like 90% convinced that's Viola. You cannot tell me otherwise. Hang on, I need water because I'm gonna scream tonight. So I'm gonna be right back. Also, yes, I think she confirmed, like, all the hints are pointing to her. Alright, water time. accidentally progressed forward on accident. It was just one button though. So here's the next scene. Sorry. Also, real quick thought. I think going to the Renaissance Fair. So we went to a Renaissance Fair, right? Whenever I was with Arias. And the one nasty thing that I like did not enjoy, it was so dusty. Like, you know when soil is really dry and there's like no plants on it, so it's just dusty? Yeah, we ventured into the dusty area and it was windy. That shit was gross. Like, my shoes, disgusting. Like, bleh. The fair was fun though. But I'm gonna need to deep clean my shoes. They're so nasty. Alright. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems. The mark on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank from it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand. Thank you, Mr. Godo. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear. It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick? That's not good, Maya. Oh, what the fuck? Why is this smooth jazz? Ha! Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it. Wow, thank you! You've lost me already, Mr. Godot. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Only losers think like that. Wow! You've got to change with the times! That's one of my rules. Are you implying that you've resolved these contradictions? You know the answer to these riddles. Oh, you know the answers to these riddles? The old guy wasn't just throwing seeds in here. He was throwing us off the scent. And today, I'll prove it. Very well. Let the first witness take the stand. I don't even know who our first witness is. Oh, what the fuck? Not this guy. And you are... Oh, bonjour everyone. I am Jean Armstrong, the owner and head chef of La Tribulations restaurant Enchanté. Why is he standing like that? Homie, what are your shoes? Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you a woman? Oh la la, monsieur. As you can see, I am la pert and perky gentleman, no? On the day of the incident, you were in Tribulations' kitchen. Isn't that right? Who is you, monsieur? Why are your eyes like that? Huh? Everything feels right. Please don't smirk at that. Ha! Whoa, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy? Very well. Your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened that day at Tribulations. Oui, volunteers. Who does he not flirt with? I guess Maya. Actually, I don't even know about that. When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new article that day. It's Godot, you know. Who isn't in this game? Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. Oui, perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. Oh, bag! Oh, that's a good one. La cup, la épice, and la glasses. It would have seen everything in reverse, no? A mirror! Oui! Un grand mirror! La most enormous mirror! Why are you standing like that? And suddenly, the mystery disappears. Go on the mirror! Alright, shut the fuck up. I don't think Old Bag went to jail. I don't think she was ever incriminated of anything. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front. What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me. God same. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Is that it? Is that it? When did that happen, dear? Oh, when did that happen? There were just 2 customers in the restaurant. That one. And who were the 2 customers exactly? Of course, the young man who died. And the other, not so young man. You are referring to yesterday's witness, I presume. What about the other man Maggie says she saw at the table? Something tells me Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence. We need some hard evidence first before we can bring him up, don't we? I guess I'll just have to try a different approach for the time being. I remember I was experimenting with some new articles that day. Oh my god, please don't. You were experimenting with Art Deco? How come I never heard about that before today? You are not familiar with the language of interior design, Mizu? Please stay on topic. Now, why didn't you tell the court about this before? But I did, just a few moments ago. Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Armstrong. This deco you mentioned, are you referring to some sort of decorature? No, Art Deco. It's a style of design, Your Honor. He's talking about interior design. Walls, ceilings, carpets, that kind of thing. What the fuck is decorature? What is this old man talking about? Do I even want to know what that is? Deco Archer. Deco Archer. I don't even know what the fuck this man just said. I don't even know what this man just said. What the fuck did he just say? I literally don't even know what he just said. Also, this is true. I think I was there with the first one. I think the first time happened on Twitter. What did this man just say? Did you just make up a fucking word? Oh, I just fucking skipped how I was drinking water, sorry. I was trying to achieve a more effeminate look for my restaurant. I was planning the most bold remodeling of La Deco. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. Oh, my bad, go back. I'm so lost already. You were experimenting with Art Deco? How come I never heard about that before today? You are not from... Oh, wait, did I not just do that? Oh, he's here. Deco. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? How do you pronounce this?
Decoction.
Decoction. A concentrated liqueur resulting from heating or boiling a substance, especially a medicinal preparation made from a plant. That's a very big word. That's a very archaic word. How fitting. What if I told you I know that word from Kingdom Come Deliverance? What the fuck is that? Is that a game? It sounds like a game. I don't know what that is actually. Is that an anime? It's probably some boy thing. So true, bestie.
Hold it!
1400 Polish boy! Shut the fuck up. No, Q! How big of a mirror are we talking about here? Well, something about 4 meters wide and about 2 meters high. Let's see. If 1 meter... Fucking Phoenix is doing math in his head. So let's see. If 1 meter is about 1 yard... Holy glass in a frame, that's huge! I know, right? I didn't even know a meter was a yard. I didn't even know that. I was intending to install it on the ceiling eventually. On the ceiling? The ceiling? Was there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember. No, but I decided not to go through with it in the end. Is it a fucking mirror on the ceiling kind of dangerous? What should I do? Should I ask him more about the mirror or not? Why not? Ask more questions. If you really have such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. But there's nothing about a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie Bird's testimonies. But...
Objection!
Ooh. I thought his voice was really deep. You didn't ask, Trite. You have only yourself to blame for such sloppy work. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Who would just be like, by the way, do you have a mirror, perhaps? What? A mirror was delivered to Tribulations the day before the incident. Okay, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Really? As Mr. Armstrong testified, he was carrying out some design changes. Where was the mirror in the restaurant? And as it turned out, he didn't actually use the mirror in the end. Yes, he just told me that. This just doesn't add up. Do we not have, like, pictures of this? Literally, where was the mirror this entire time? I've been here for 3 days. Even if a mirror was delivered to Tribulations, it doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant on the day of the crime. Ha! If you want to doubt someone, Trite, look in the mirror. Shut the fuck up. I'm sure that person looking back at you will be dubious enough. This is some shit Edward would say. So the witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in a mirror. What? Perhaps that is what the old man was looking at.
Hold it!
Normally, I expect people to know the difference between a reflection and a real object.
Objection!
Normally? How does normality come into this? That's lame, Trite. Even for you. What do you mean? Huh? Are you trying to say that if something isn't normal, it isn't possible? Is that it? Ooh, wait. Wait. Where does that leave? Where does that leave the porky-headed lawyer and the top-knock chick over there? And the ungodly cool guy with the mask over here? Well, Trite? Ah! Not the hair! I do not have a top knot! Mr. Godot is correct. Don't agree with him! A lack of normality is no basis for discounting an argument. Bien! Logic as one gade. la cup, la earpiece, and la glasses, he would have seen everything in reverse, no? Everything? He would have seen everything in reverse? Oui? Hey, Nick. We should take a second think about what old CD said in his testimony. How did he phrase it again? That boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the lens of his specs. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand. If he saw everything he described reflected in a mirror, then everything he said saw on the left was actually on the right, huh? And that clears up all the problems with his testimony, I guess. Or does it? Huh. It's kind of hard to believe everything's the fault of a mirror, but... Do you think old CD saw everything through a reflection? If he did, it would explain all the contradictions in his testimony. But that just makes the situation worse for Maggie. There's gotta be something in that old man's testimony. We've just gotta dig deeper. I wanna dig deeper. I wanna dig deeper. I can't believe that dude hit her with his car. Or like, her car hit him. That's actually wild. Blueprints of the... I feel like the cup is the answer. I feel like the cup is the answer, because there's something weird about this cup that was like, he picked it up with his left hand. Everything with his left hand. But I guess that makes sense if it's his right. What? Oh my god, I still have the wieners! Hang on, I gotta read this shit again. La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses. Wait, did he pick up the cup on the same side as his earpiece? No, he didn't. He didn't. You're right. Because his earpiece was on his left side, but he picked it up with his right hand. There's like something oh, my bad. I was gonna read the thing again. So if it's reversed, he'd still be wrong. Yeah, yeah. Right? Even if it was reversed. Hang on, I gotta read that. I was trying to read that last one again. This one. Everything, he would have seen everything in reverse. Hey Nick, we should take a second think about what old CD said. The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. So that'd be his left side. It was his left ear. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand. Which is wrong. He can't either way. It's literally opposite either way. What did I even present on that? Probably the last one, right? La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses, you would have seen everything in reverse, no? No! So it's either the cup... I think it's the cup. It wasn't the cup. I hate my life. I hate my life. You would have seen everything in reverse, no? No. Let me save before I be doing stupid shit. I was so confident. Would it be his profile?
Objection!
It was his profile! I hate it, man! The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we? The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the lens of his specs! No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. So to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw all that as a reflection in a mirror, it means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side. Exactement! You see, monsieur, now that you think about it, it's not so hard, no? Oh my god, hi, Aya! Yippee! You're the second person who did yippee in the sub message. Ace was the first. Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. Aya, can you testify that Benny is a sweet, sweet boy? Off my bit, I see. If Mr. Kudo really did see everything in the mirror, why is it the HMD of now... Wait, why is it that the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head? I hate this man's posture. Order, order! Mr. Wright is correct! I was just excited for Ace Attorney. Yippee! Benny got his sweetness from me. Get the fuck out of here. He got his rudeness from you. Benny be attacking the other cats for no reason out of the blue. If he did, he took all of it and left you none. Damn. So we lying now? Oh my god. Benny is so silly willy and I love him. Do you want to babysit our cats in December? Oh my god, push-ups! Push up, push up! If the witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in a mirror, then we would expect the victim's eyepiece to have been over his right eye.
Objection!
How bitter. Trite, you should have a taste of his bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time. No thanks. Are we talking about your coffee? Or something completely different? No, babysit like you come over. That kind of babysit. It's not really babysit. It's like, can you just come over and make sure they're alive? Just like once, probably. You don't have to. You don't have to. That's a thing you can discuss with the YS. You don't have to. You definitely do not have the space to babysit though. You cannot. You don't need to take them. I can sit on the babies. Like last week of December or something like that. I would gladly sit on the babies. Be any excuse to kidnap Benny. You don't understand the way the witness thinks. What the fuck are you talking about? How he thinks? You remember this, I presume? The I broke the vase, sorry apology. Yeah, no problem. Just let us know. We'll talk about it more later. I don't actually know if it'll be feasible, but it was an idea. Cause we know you like the baby. Oh my god. Just fucking chaos on the Raya stream. Aya using Arias' PNG like yippee! I love how empty-headed Borby looks. Borby definitely looks empty-headed. She got nothing going on there. The I broke the vase sorry apology Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony? Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit other than throwing seeds. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. Elg? Clearly, it's the victim's eyepiece. And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. Elg's HMD made a big impression on the old man. I saw the eyepiece and those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they were both on his left ear. Do you hear? His left ear. Ha! Well, try. That's the worst but best impression of Kudo ever. Wow, I really thought he was old CD for a minute there. God, that was good. Enough! I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony. Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of a contradiction you found is just a rash. What the fuck kind of analogy? A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell the court. We're all ears. Oui, I can explain. Please, if you will look at la plan of la restaurant. What is going on? Hello, is everyone sitting comfortably? Comfortably? La mira, it was in... Wait! La mirror, it was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves. What? Why would you put the mirror there? Why is it there? How does that even work? There is only one seat from which you could have seen an image of la victime. That's not where he was sitting! That's literally not where he was sitting, though. He was sitting in the other table. That is la seat at the table next to la victims. That was where la old man was sitting. After la terrible incident occurred, I moved la mirror so it was not in the way. Yes, he was in the table across. Why are you lying? But naturally, I did not touch anything else. I see no problems with the explanation we have just heard. I see a lot of problems. Shut up. From the table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror. What a naughty little coquette I am, confusing all the men like this. Don't worry about it. We can keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there. I hate that guy. You said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. Are you quite sure about that? Volantes, of course! Very well. Mr. Wright, you can cross-examine your cross-examination if you please. Literally, fucking, didn't we just like go over the fact that this is the fucking... Excuse me! I don't even know what to present at this point. So, run this by me again. The mirror was here, correct? We? Really? Because I know if I were you, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. It would be in the way.
Objection!
Look who's talking, Trite. Huh? You're obstructing my view, among other things. Wow, that's so rude. But, this is my seat in the courtroom. Tribulations' charm is that it gives you the impression that you're the only customer. Temporarily placing a mirror in that spot would hardly be in the way. Unlike you, Trite. I tell you, Monsieur, la mirror was there in the middle of the restaurant. I love that he was like, but this is my seat. I sit here. There's only one seat from which you could have seen an image of la victime. And where would that be? Oh la la, look how you lean towards me. I always attract these younger boys. Maybe I should keep you in suspense a little longer. Please go away. Mr. Armstrong, tell the court what you know at once. I attract the older ones too, you know. And some. Shall I tease you too? I fucking hate my life. Pick me up, I'm scared. Yeah, we need to be babysat. Please help us. I'm already seeing a very hot someone, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting for a long time. Ooh! I bet she has mocha cream skin and cappuccino perfume. Damn, Maya! Man, I will tell you, there was only one seat from which you could have seen. That was the seat at the table next to the victims. That was where the old man was sitting. At the table next to the victims? So why can you only see the victim from that particular seat? Monsieur, it is obvious, no? If you look at the plan, you would understand. I'm butchering this accent so badly, and it works so well for this fucking game. La victime would have been reflected in la mirror, like so. If you were sitting at the table next to him, you would have seen everything, no? So that's the old seat he was sitting in on that day when the poisoning happened. The old man was sitting at the table next to the victim? Why does that seem kind of odd? It does! Does this man even know French? Do you think it's gonna be like that thing from the guy at the circus where he was like Maximilian, but really he's just Billy Bob or whatever the fuck his name was, Billy Bob John or whatever, and he had like the thickest southern accent that he just hid for the entirety of the game. Billy Bob John! I don't even know if that was his actual name. It's okay, he's probably faking his accent like the one dude from DashCon. Who is the dude from DashCon that was faking his accent? After that terrible incident, I moved the mirror so it was not in zero. Did you move the mirror while Mr. Kuda was off calling the police? Oui, exactement. I carried it out of la restaurant. You moved a huge mirror like that all by yourself? What can I say? I know how to pick things up, handsome. Mom, I'm scared. Godot actually laughed at something. Well, given the witness's physique, I suppose it is possible. Did you move anything else from the crime scene, Mr. Armstrong? I look like the obliging type, no? But naturally, I did not touch anything else. Are you sure about that? I touched nothing except la mirror. Mr. Wright, is there something the witness has said that doesn't match the crime scene? Yeah, there is. I just can't put my finger on what exactly. Ha. Suffering from a case of heartburn, right? Oh, I have just the thing for that! An oil with golden myrrh and frickin' stinks? That's not how that's spelled. Add a few drops to your coffee and voila, enjoy. Focus, Phoenix. Breathe. I just need to ignore those two and just find some evidence. It is pretty strange though, isn't it? That would fucking kill you. Also, that's not how you spell frankincense. I don't think it is. I mean, nobody mentioned anything about a really large mirror. You'd think someone would have, but Maggie didn't, and neither did old Sadie. Then the only logical explanation is that there was no mirror inside Tribulations that day. Now I've just gotta prove it. Somehow. I actually remember watching something about MLMs and like their essential oil shit, and I think I remember hearing about some lady who would replace like lime juice in recipes with lime essential oils if she didn't have lime in her kitchen, and that disturbed me so much. What the fuck evidence do I even show to this? Oh, I turned off the music. This is a lie. So the lie is either he touched something else, or that's not where he's sitting, which I think is the lie, but I don't know what else he would have touched. Oh, good idea, the medication. You're right. Ooh, you're so right. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that we can do before that. I don't think so. I feel like this is also valid for some reason. Wouldn't this be where you would see the fucking mirror? Your mirror. You are the mirror.
Objection!
It was not the medication. Oh, I fucking... That's not what I wanted. I don't think they spelled frankincense right. How the fuck do I prove that there was no mirror?
Objection!
I was right. Yeah, this is the Glen L case. Your Honor, Mr. Kudo's words yesterday strongly contradict Mr. Armstrong's testimony. This is the letter of apology that was written by Mr. Kudo, is it not? I realize it looks useless, Your Honor, but this is still testimony. Ha. I guess useless people are only really good at identifying useless things. That's rude. What relevance does this scrap of paper have to the trial, Mr. Wright? Mr. Kudo's testimony is actually very relevant to the question at hand, Your Honor. I fucking can't read. Because it very clearly contradicts with this piece of evidence. This? Oh, I got a message from someone important. Hang on, sorry. She EP? Was I just staring? Wait, what does it look like when I'm just staring? Yep. Yup. That's funny. I guess I was still in frame, but not like off frame enough to be like, you know, when the model actually falls asleep. Oh, the EP. Oh, funny. Well, Your Honor? Well, I'm not sure the contradiction is as clear as you would have us believe, Mr. Wright. Oh, perhaps you should reconsider before you try again. Try again? You mean I was wrong? God damn it! All that suspense, you was fucking wrong. I don't want him to repeat it! I don't even remember what the fuck I presented.
Hold it!
Fucking, I did not want that. It was this.
Objection!
So it was this. That's rude. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. Ooh, we do work evidence. Is it this? Oh, because the vase is still there!
Take that!
This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we have heard, Your Honor. The crime photo? Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist. What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Should not exist? Huh. Sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite. That's rude as fuck! Oh, give me one more second. Oh my god, I do look so stupid. I look so silly. I think she would stick too. I think she's very marshmallow coated. I think she would stick. Isn't that mean? That was rude as fuck. Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statement. What is the something in that what is the something that should not exist? This shit. Do you see this shit?
Take that!
There is one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there is an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at the table next to the victim at all.
Objection!
Don't be an idiot, Trite. That's impossible. The seat's the only one Mr. Kudo could have seen. Wow, that seat's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from. Exactly. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. Me saying exactly was just like that meme of like two dumb girls being like, exactly! That's exactly what that was. There was no mirror in Tribulations that day. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie. Oh dear!
Objection!
Don't try to confuse the court, Trites. Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase, while the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene. What the fuck are you talking about?
Objection!
Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary. In his own words, I did not touch anything else except the mirror. Oh damn, he's chugging. Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself? He's crying! Sneeze, sneeze. I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day. In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in an ear in which he couldn't hear? Huh. You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, Trite, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw? Bitch, I don't fucking know. If I can answer this, then I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it. Are you gonna be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick? There's more than just one contradiction, Maya. What do you mean? Remember what Maggie told us? There was another man at the victim's table. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kuro's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. Do you? 'Cause I don't! Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Yes, Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions of Mr. Kuro's testimony is simple. Huh? The ear doctor made a mistake. That's great. The victim was a phony. What does that mean? What does the victim need to what does that mean? Huh? That's stupid! This case is riddled with contradictions. Yet, there is one very simple answer that clears them all up. And what is that? The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident the victim experienced were two completely different events. What the fuck? What? Yes, the victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elg at all. It was an imposter, a phony, pretending to be Mr. Elg. I hate my life. I hate my life. I really do. Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake. What? What? Order in the court! Settle down or I clear the courtroom! Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh? Stop being so rude, goddamn. What did you say? Damn, he got mad! Bro, he got mad! Trite, are you saying that what Mr. Kudo saw was a setup? Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenn Elg and acted out the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo.
Objection!
He is grumpy. Get real, Trite. Why would anyone want to do that? Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was, the serving girl brought me him a Javachino, but she put something in it. Oh god, I made his voice just like the old lady. That's the serving girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. It's so hard to believe, but there was one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee.
Objection!
Are you insinuating that the waitress and the old man's story was a fake as well? It's true that there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but it's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening. That's right. Well, witness, if your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it, correct? Oh la la, this is more difficult for me. It really shouldn't be. No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You are under oath after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Tribulations that day? The defense demands that Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened. The defense's request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain in detail the events in the restaurant that day. Wait. Since when does the oath stop anyone in this game? You're so fucking right, though. People be lying left and right. Like, shut the fuck up. Nothing is real in this game. La victime, Monsieur Elg. He came to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. There were no other customers. When he got word he won the lottery, Mon Elg became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that the poisoning incident occurred. No, there was no time for a phone to do the acting. I want you to look me in the eye and tell me that. Just so we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant after all. Pardon. Forgive me, Your Honor. I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly. What you have just done is commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I will decide how to punish you later. Wait. For now, we will hear your cross-examination. Mr. Wright, if you please. He took that perjury charge a bit too well. But I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination. La victime, Monsieur Elg, he came to my restaurant alone. Was he alone at his table as well? Oui. I saw him from the kitchen. Yet the defendant, Miss Bird, remembers it differently. She swears there was another man at the victim's table.
Objection!
Ha! Unfortunately for you, Trite. Yesterday's witness also testified that the victim was alone. You know, seeing you squirm like that reminds me of a certain coffee's bittersweet bite. What the fuck does that mean? What kind of coffee has he been drinking? It's not coffee, it's love. It's love that's bittersweet. Hearing Maya say that makes her seem wise all of a sudden. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. Oh, my bad. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct? Oui, it comes often for my special coffee. I drank your coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It was fucking shit. It's special, I'll give you that. It's worth a sip, just for the experience. Oh, you make me so happy, monsieur. You are most welcome anytime. I said it was worth one sip, and nothing more. So old Mr. Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. Maybe I should ask about his arrival in more detail? How many minutes after? So you're saying that So you're saying that not much time elapsed between when the victim and Mr. Kudo arrived? Oui, that is correct. But that still leaves the possibility that something happened in that gap of time. And by your recollection, how much time would you say elapsed? Let me see. Approximately 2 minutes, I would say. 2 minutes? That's all? It seems unlikely that anyone untowed could have happened in such a short time. What the fuck does that word mean? Untoward? Unexpected and inappropriate or inconvenient. Untoward. I'm learning so much today, you guys. Rats! I knew I shouldn't have pursued this line of questioning. Shut the fuck up, Phoenix.
Hold it!
We're gonna do that again. And pick the other one. Out of curiosity, about what time was it when Mr. Kudo arrived? Oh no, I cannot remember, monsieur. I believe we were told by a witness yesterday. The crime was reported at 2:25 by a kind of scary old man, sir. It's the Borby learning stream. Does that perhaps jog your memory, witness? The incident happened about 20 minutes after he arrived. So the victim must have arrived between 2 p.m. and 2:10, no? Just after 2, huh? Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, monsieur. You are wonderful. Ha ha ha, I can't sit here all day and do nothing now, can I? Sure, buddy. The time of day will be added to the witness's testimony. Oi, monsieur judge, everything I do it for you. Merci bien. That's French, isn't it? Ha ha ha. I'm glad at least one person is in a good mood. He's even humming a song to himself. I remember the old man arrived not long after him, just after 2 p.m. Are you absolutely sure about the time? When I think really hard, I am sure it was just after 2. It is the time I stopped serving the lunch menu. Quite right. I always break for lunch when the restaurants are serving their specials. I've been known to wind up a case early just to make it on time. Oh my god, he fucking just shuts things out like, it's lunchtime! It's lunchtime! Like the fucking Lana Sky case where he was like, but it's lunchtime. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up, we're on a case! Haha. I guess you should never get between a hungry judge and his lunch. Well, would you look at that? It's almost lunchtime already! Shut the fuck up. Witness, get on with your testimony, please! There were no other customers. So your only customers were Mr. Kudo and the victim?
Objection!
How many times do you need to ask the same thing, trite? You'd never catch me drinking the same blend twice. Huh? You're trying to establish a presence of a phony victim in the restaurant. But you're wasting your time. You can't grind bird seed to make coffee if you catch my drift. But there's a hole in this testimony somewhere, I'm sure of it. When he got word he won the lottery, one egg became very excited. Whoa, he's lying! The lottery show comes out at 1:30! He's lying! Did you see him? No, I was in the kitchen, but I heard him. I remember him shouting, "Yes, $500,000!" Presumably the defendant heard that too, then, correct? Maggie? She looked like a poor little frightened dove. And what about Mr. Kudo? That old man choked on some bird seeds that got stuck in his throat. It seems we now have yet another incident on our hands. It was approximately 5 minutes later that the poisoning occurred. And what were you doing at that point? Without any customers, you must have had time to kill. I am a multi-talented woman, monsieur. Sorry? What do you mean? There is la renowned chef Jean Armstrong and la tragic poet Clarice Armstrong. Clarice? Oui, I was writing a poem. An angry tale of a chef and $500,000 a debt. Cooking for a man who won $500,000 on the lottery. It is called Pourquoi? It means why. Perhaps I could recite it for la court. Please! No! Please don't. No, there was no time for a phony to do the acting. You know, this game is the sole reason why I want to be a facecam streamer. This is the sole reason why I want to be a facecam streamer. Only this game. Even you contacted the police as soon as the incident occurred. I asked the old man to call from a payphone. By your own argument, right? The purpose of this phony victim's performance was so the old man would see it. In other words, once the incident occurred, this opportunity would completely disappear. Indeed. Bien, it seems la shadow of doubt has been lifted, n'est-ce pas? No. I guess Mr. Armstrong is connected to this case, huh? Absolutely. Someone was impersonating Mr. Elk, and I refuse to believe he was oblivious. He was there the whole time, after all. But if you were right, wouldn't Maggie have noticed too? She fell unconscious when the incident occurred, remember? Ah! You mean that's when the phony staged his act? We'll know for sure once I find a hole in this testimony. You're lying! You're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying! Okay, I have terrible health right now in this game, but it's okay. We'll just deal with it. It's fine. You're lying, 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 you're lying. Where is it? You're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, where is it? I'm afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong. What? What do you mean? At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio, which each week they announced the winning numbers of the $500,000 lottery ticket. Oui, that must be last show Mr. Elk was listening to. I can't see any problem with the testimony, Mr. Wright. I wonder. You say the victim arrived at your restaurant after 2 p.m., correct? Oui, oui, I am sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I know it was at that time because I had just finished serving the lunch menu. Get to the point, right? If you have one. That show is broadcasted live at 1:30 p.m. Hang on. Let me. And it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life. It's on the air at 1:30. Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it was announced that he had won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. Thank you. Because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time. What are his arm straps? No! The victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio with a ruptured eardrum, catching a show that was already over. There's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. The victim was an imposter, acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. Bruh. What kind of whack-ass? Yes, there were 2 Glen Elks in Tribulations that day. They're like arm garters. Oh! They hold up the sleeves! Oh. Fashion statement. The real Glen Elk, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer, and the phony Glen Elk acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to witness. He got short arms! It certainly seems that way. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy? Quite a performance trait. Wait, I hate how I read that. Quite a performance, right? You were almost on the roll. But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song. What the fuck? What is this? Music Theory 101? Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. The phony elk is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain, then, where the real Glen Elg is? I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, at that time, the real Glen Elg was already dead. That's certainly the obvious conclusion.
Objection.
Then where the fuck is his body? Thank you, Trite. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say. What? Now, I presume you can prove this theory of yours? Can you explain where the missing corpse went to? The missing corpse? According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. If that customer was the phony Glen Elg, then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim? Please don't eat it. Please don't eat that. The prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. If your theory is to stand up by examination by the court, you must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body? Hiding a body in the kitchen is like the grossest thing. Yes, Your Honor. No conjectures, Trite. Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden. Evidence? What's with the intense pressure in here all of a sudden? I thought I had him with the contradiction. Oh, I thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead. Do you know who's back into BG3? Elias. He admitted it to me yesterday. Well, Mr. Wright, the courts will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where was the body of the real Mr. L concealed? Inside. It would have to have been too dangerous to take the body outside. LMAO? He's so fucking rude. It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside. Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Trebian. Okay, let me explain myself before I continue. I'm convinced it was inside the restaurant, in the kitchen, because of the medication. That's my train of thought. Before you'll think I was just pulling stuff out of my ass. Interesting. But where could a body have been hidden inside a restaurant? Perhaps you would care to show the court on these plans, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Point! The exact location where the body was concealed was... The body was hidden here! I see. Nice supposition. But the real question is, can you back it up? Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden in that location?
Take that!
Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle? No. I've never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. I only use la very best bottles, monsieur. The highest quality only for me. Okay, I have, like, I've noticed a thing where people who do, like they make their own, like, oils or, like, their own, like their own, like, body sprays, room sprays, stuff like that. They always use a blue bottle. Like, maybe that's not, like, the only bottle they'll use, but they oftentimes either use, like, a blue bottle, like, I saw blue bottles everywhere at the Ren Fair, or they'll use, like, brown bottles sometimes if they want to be natural. And of course there's clear bottles, but the blue bottle is, like, so common when it comes to people who, like, make their own, like, sprays and stuff. Like, I don't know what it is, but I know, like, at least 3 vendors who use blue bottles, and they all are in the handcrafted, like, body stuff business. Is wild. Where was that bottle found, Mr. Wright? Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Tribulations. Eh? What? But I only ever use these bottles for my aromatherapy oils. But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication. What kind of medication? Whenever the judge, like, repeats questions, I feel like we're on Dora. Like, I feel like we're on, like, a kid's show. I want you to know I'm one bottle of ale in, and all of a sudden I thought, what if I got into blacksmithing? Stop. Stop. Bitch, have you even used your rock tumbler? Have you even used your rock tumbler? You cannot get into blacksmithing until you use your rock tumbler. I got you a rock tumbler. Go tumble some rocks. Got this man a rock tumbler for Christmas last year. It was either Christmas or... You tumble them in the bathroom! That's what people do, they tumble them in the bathroom! You have an extra bathroom. Or you can be extra annoying and tumble them on your balcony. I'll go tumble rocks right now. I think I left my geode at your place. Can you tumble a geode? Will it like be better? I actually don't know where I put that geode. I gave it to you. I don't know where it is. I never got it back because I don't know where it is. I hope you know where it is because I don't. What sweater? Wait, what sweater? I left a sweater? What sweater? The comfy, cozy, grainy one. No! No! The green one? Where the fuck was that? Was it the green one? Is it the green one? Is it the green one? Where the fuck did I put that? Where was that? Why didn't you tell me until now? It was on top of a chair. What chair? Like a dining room chair? Why did I put it on top of a chair? What chair? The kitchen chair? Why the fuck did I put it there? I don't know. Well, keep it safe for me. Please protect it from the kibbies. Please protect it from the kibbies. Because I really like that sweater. I really like that sweater. Please don't let them, like, destroy it with their cat hair. I will break out in hives. What kind of medication? I am sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. What the fuck kind of word? That Mr. Elk visited an otolaryngological clinic and was given medication that day. What the fuck? Otolaryngological clinic. That word should not be a word that Phoenix knows how to say. You can't be serious. The defense had the contents of the bottles analyzed, and I have the lab results here. The contents of the bottle matched the prescription that was given to Mr. Elg. What kind of noise is blah? Glenn Elg's murderer hid the body in the restaurant kitchen. That is the worst place. At which time, this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen? Mon Dieu, you'd be surprised how many true crimes cases I've come at when they're like, yeah, I just took them in my kitchen. Like, what the fuck? Like, weird shit happens in a kitchen, and if it's like a restaurant kitchen, that's even worse. Like, off the top of my head, I think I can think of one case that I've seen in the past where they stored a body in the kitchen of a restaurant and they just kept it there. And I'm like, triggered. So triggered. Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird. However, you were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. Order, order! This is an extraordinary development. Why did he become British? Witness, did you murder Glenn Elg? Never! I could never do such an horrible thing. Who the fuck? Ah! Ha! 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 Ah! Mr. Godot! The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules. Do you have the slightest idea how many cups you've had by now? Then I'd like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I'd like to take them down with my empty cup. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in your ear, my H-deficient friend? Please, you must hear me out. It is a trap. Listen to me. Por favor. Por favor! Por favor! Por favor! Yo hablo español, Mr. Armstrong. And por favor, Spanish. Yo hablo español. I can't do this. Yo hablo español, Mr. Armstrong, and por favor, Spanish. What the fuck? What the actual fuck was that? Oh, please. That was so stupid. I'm only gonna ask you once. Did you do it? No, absolutely no. Let's hear it. It's only downhill from here. That was the peak of the shit. I was gonna say that was definitely the peak of the stream. Oh, we found that moment. We found the crackhead moment. You've got one shot, right, Gramps? Witness, the court will permit you the chance to make one final statement. If you lie under oath again, Mr. Godot's coffee mug awaits you, as does my gavel. Oui, it is clear. What do they always say in the movies? I've got a bad feeling about this. If I wasn't in a chair, I'd be on the floor too. The fuck? Well, I mean, to be fair, he just throws mugs full of coffee at Phoenix. So, like, I guess an empty mug is a little better in this world. Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong. He's sad. It is true. I ate the body in the kitchen. I ate the Phoenix coffee spread again when my husband returned from war. Oh, the fact that that was a plushie makes me so happy. I hope I can find that one day. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I could not refuse. But I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me. Oh my god, he looks traumatized. You were forced? By who? I cannot say, or I will be erased. Let's try a different question then. When Mr. Elg died, Was he really the only person at his table? There was... There was another man. I knew it. Maggie was telling the truth. You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright. There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer. Okay, can we just like talk about how fucking elaborate this thing was? Like, they killed the guy. They pretended to kill the guy again. And then that same guy who pretended to be the victim pretended to be Phoenix Wright to defend, quote unquote, defend Maggie and get her to jail. Like, what is this elaborate ploy? The yolk has essential oils. Oh, disgusting. It is true. I ate la body in the kitchen. I feel as though I have missed some crucial plot points. Kieran, where have you been? Did you carry the body by yourself? You would appear in the moment where someone was like, I hid the body. You would appear. I still don't know. I don't think this is as crazy as the Eeny Meeny case. Okay, the fucking Eeny Meeny case fucking fucked me up, okay? That shit was depressing. That shit fucked me up. Like, you're right in the sense that I think that case was even more crazy. Like, more batshit crazy. But, like, the elaborate ploy of this dude, also crazy. But I also agree that Eeny Meeny case was batshit crazy in, like, an uncomfortable way. A very sad, uncomfortable way. Did you carry the body by yourself? Oui, I carried him. And I carried Maggie too. Maggie too? When she saw la victim collapse, she fainted. I could not leave her there. I love how dainty she is with her little leggies. But why did you hide the bodies? A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. What man? Who was he? No, I cannot say. I fear for my life. Shut the fuck up, Kieran. He's really scared. You'll just have to put the words in his mouth, Nick. Yeah, you're right. If he won't tell me, I'll tell him. No, she's not dead. She's just knocked out. But why would you go along with this man? I had to go along with you because there was a reason why I could not refuse. And what reason would that be, Mr. Armstrong? You know, monsieur. Okay. Hang on, I have a message incoming. I need to wait for it to actually send. Yes? Surely you could not expect a young maiden to talk about such an embarrassment. Oh, message has gone through. Let me see. A maiden? You're a bit old to get away with that. Bitch can't knock her life. See, shut the fuck up. And a bit too male. I can't finish the cross-examination without establishing his reason. So I'll just have to prove it with evidence. But I didn't. Wait, I wasn't even paying attention to that. There was a reason he could not refuse. And what reason would that be, Mr. Armstrong? You know, monsieur. Yes? Surely you could not expect a young maiden to talk about such an embarrassment. A maiden? You're a bit old to get away with that. and a bit too male. I can't finish the cross-examination without establishing his reason, so I'll just have to prove it with evidence. But I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me. So, you are claiming that all you did was hide the bodies? Is that correct? Oui, that is right. If we are to believe you, Mr. Armstrong, you must tell the court everything. You must make clear the identity of the man who ordered you to do this. He's already confessed this much, he might as well stop dancing around the real issue. Yeah, but he really doesn't want to tell us who the killer is. Then suck it to him, Nick! Yeah, that's not a bad idea. There was a reason why I could not refuse this shit. You have a $500,000 debt, don't you? $500,000 debt! Is that true, Mr. Armstrong? Oui, je suis désolé. I was weak and I borrowed la money. Why is his booty always out? This is Mr. Armstrong's Achilles heel. And that's why you couldn't refuse anything asked of you by this man!
Take that!
Disgusting. That guy's arch is nasty. A $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything. This man told you. Oui, it is as you say. Mr. Armstrong. La tagger. He told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting la victim to demand that he repay his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to. I had no choice. I carried the body and the inconscient Maggie out of the dining area and into the kitchen. After that, I just tried to forget what I had seen. I think we can now safely say, disgusting! That the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre. I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison and the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron's pocket. Was that your doing as well? No! I knew nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It is despicable! Despicable! Mr. Godot, you will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow. Is this big enough to be like, shut the fuck up, no, 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 not 30 minutes, no, tomorrow, 30 minutes. What? The trial will go on. I'll see to it myself. I need a half an hour to get that guy on the stand. Not a minute more. How the? Don't sit back and relax yet, right? No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could still go either way. Can I get my health back at least? Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godot. We will resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess. Can I have my health back? Oh, thank God. Maybe I will get my health back. I was like, can I recharge my health? Yes. Do we dare to go on? We will go on. Why the fuck not? Are you telling me the last case ended? No, sorry, this is the second game. Okay, we're gonna go back. Okay, actually, no, we need mental prep time. That's so long ago. See, we're just trekking through, okay? We're trekking through the games so that we can get to Apollo Justice, and then we can get to Miles Edgeworth, and then there's The Great Ace Attorney, which is a spin-off game based on, like, Phoenix's, like, ancestors or something. So I don't think it was even last August. Was it last August? Like, this past August? Or was it, like, longer? I feel like the second game, yeah, 2023. I was like, no way, the second game was like years ago. Like, we've been playing this shit for a long time because your girl is busy. Oh my god, why was I tweaking? I was trying to drink water. Why the fuck was I tweaking? Oh my god, wait, my bottle did a jiggle. Do you see me jiggle? That's so cute. I was tweaking. What the fuck? So we're finally going to see the tiger on the stand. We've almost got this case won now, Nick. I wish I could agree. Huh? When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now. You started the Ace Attorney games before I knew, like, anyone. Really? I thought we met in 2022. Did we meet just last year? No, because you've been subscribed for like 20-something months. It's gotta be 2 years. He said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Godot picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth. Kieran as a concept. True. You mean, you think Mr. Armstrong was lying? I don't know. But if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need. Hey, pal! You have the fingerprints yet, bitch? Detective Gumshoe! What are you so jumpy about, detective? Your hair's standing on end. Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, little Miss Top Knot. It's not a top knot. Never mind about the hair. Just calm down, okay? I can't stand still when I don't have a job to do. I kind of got wound up. Ah! No kidding. You gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything. Well, hey, I'm gonna take a jog back down to the precinct. I could get some prints analyzed for you if you got an hour. An hour? The trial will have been reconvened by then. But Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right? Are you telling me you haven't checked the prints yet? This entire time, you haven't checked the prints yet? True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you could get some fingerprints analysis done in an hour? No, but like, the entire time from when he gave us the medication bottle and we had asked him about the prints till now, you haven't submitted them to get analyzed? Do you know how much time we could have killed already if you had submitted in the prints? Man, you're right. Do I have to give it back? Is that what we're doing? I thought they would have like dusted it for prints already by now. Oh my god.
Take that!
If If you're going back to the station anyway, could you find out whose prints are on this? Oh, hey, that's the small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right? Yeah, I think it's time we solve the last mystery of who the prints on it belong to. Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too. I swear to God. Okay, I'll get this off to the lab right away. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back. This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess. It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys. She's so heroic. Oh my God, it's like 2 p.m. We've been here forever. Thank you, Gumshoe, we all say in unison. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Godot, did you find this Furial Tigre? I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job. No problem. Tamed him? The guy's name may be Furial Tigre, but come on. He's pretty lively. I don't want to see him. I said that just as I was reading your message. Be careful. He still bites. Very well, please show Mr. Tigre to the stand. This man's accent is atrocious. Ugh. It's atrocious. Oh, disgusting. Witness. Oh, he's rude too. Oh, she hid! Don't hide under the table, Maya. Unless there's room for me down there too. He's rude. What'd you say to me? No, nothing. I didn't say nothing. Honest. Who could have guessed that fear would introduce a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge? I got business to take care of, you hear me? So who the hell called me into this hole? I hate this man's accent. Was it you, Spiky? No, of course not. It was, the judge. He fucking ran away too! Oh my God, we can see the chair for once. Your Honor? Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Oh, where on earth is it? Don't mind me, just carry on with the proceedings as normal. I didn't even know you had a chair back there. That's it, we're doomed. No, you didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me in here? There's no need to shout. We can all hear you. What'd you say? There's no point struggling. You're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law. I want them to fight. And I'm the one that hauled you in. I want them to fight. Too cool. Don't let him get the better of you, Nick. Let's get started. Let's start with the basics. Are they flirting? Just like the intense eye contact? You know about the incident in question, correct? Incident? I don't know nothing about no stinking incident, mask boy. You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird? Maggie who? I got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas. Of course. Well, perhaps you could give us your testimony then. Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder. Phoenix Wright. Put your tongue back in. You's the one who set this up, didn't you? You's gonna regret the day you ruffled the tiger's fur. You hear what I'm saying? Go. Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today. Phoenix! Get a grip, Nick! I don't know nothing about no murder. Phoenix is just like you. Shut the fuck up. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all my time in my office. I got whales lined up to borrow cash from tender lender every single day. You just wanna check my alibi? Just ask Violetta. Do you know what this bitch said? Actually, you tell the story. I don't. We gotta get through this case. This bitch is so rude to me. Ah, at last, I have found my pen. Very well done, Mr. Wright. You're cross-examination. Okay. Well, I want to say, please, witness, if you could refrain from shouting out like that. I know them kind of games that guys play in Blue plays. I didn't read that right. I know the kind of games that guy in Blue plays. That lowlife ain't no lawyer. He just punches away at stupid details till he wins. I mean, yeah. Lowlife? Me? Listen up, smarty. Every time you ask me something that doesn't relate to this case, I'm gonna bill you $550,000, and you's gonna borrow the cash from me. That's one loan contract I refuse to sign. I don't think you can legally do that. I don't think so either. And don't think it ain't gonna hurt when you tangle with the tiger. Man. I love a good spectator sport. Just a minute. That's really not... This witness is... How can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming the urban jungle. Get on his backside and he'll bite everyone's heads off. Yours too. Very well. I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here. You better be listening. I said I got no business. I got business to take care of. Big business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my bus. Bus to where? Who does Godot say the thing he does? What? I should post it on Twitter, you're right. The court will impose a penalty for any irrelevant pressing of witness testimony. Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination, right? Why does Godot say the things he does? Yep, you're right. Yes, Your Honor. I hate when there's a penalty system. You can do it, Nick! I'm out from under there already. Would you, Maya? I don't want to do this. I didn't even get a refill on my life! Oh, fuck. This game hates me. I don't know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with business in December last year, spent all my time in my office. That's a lie. I got whales lined up to borrow cash from tender lender every day. You just want to check my alibi? Just ask Violetta. Okay, I want to press this, but I also know that whatever. Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know. You see these teeth? That's how sharp my secretary is. Sharp? Is he talking about Viola Cadaverini? She writes everything in my scheduler. December, mainly in the office. That's what it says, so that's where I was. That seems like a rather sketchy schedule. Oh, there he goes again. What the tiger did all December isn't the issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder. So now what? Press harder. Mr. Tigre, what you want? If you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail.
Objection!
This is a dead end trite, and you know it. Remember the rules. Am I being penalized? No! It's essential that we establish the witness alibi accurately. I agree. The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day too? Maybe you ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me. I ain't never seen that young kid before. I do believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godot, if you could please. The judge yelling from under the desk is so mean. Mr. Tigre, the court asks you to add that last statement to your testimony. Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself. The days you was talking about, I was in the office too. I never saw that kid before. I'm just gonna present because I don't want to get penalized.
Objection!
Mr. Tigre, you claim you didn't know Mr. Glenn Elg, but it appears that Mr. Elg knew you. What? Mr. Elg left this little note on his calendar. Meet with the tiger. And the date? December 3rd. December 3rd? Look, he came out. That's the day of the murder! Thank you, Judge. So, Mr. Tigre, I submit that you did know one Mr. Glenn Elg, because on the very day of the incident, you met with him. Oh, he growls and he laughs. Not bad. You was actually not bad. Hang on, it's lip balm time. Oh, he got the Larry fit. Oh my god, you're so right. That's some shit Larry would wear. Sorry? I was just messing with you to see how good you were. Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad. That's one compliment I can do without. Plus, he's lying through his teeth. Witness, please remember that you're under oath. Lies will not be tolerated. You calling me a liar? Is that what you're doing? Ruh-oh. Shut the fuck up. Ruh-oh. So you're saying that your claim to have never seen that kid before is the truth? I said I'm dead serious. You better believe that's the truth. Ha. Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic. That is, while you testify for the court again, Mr. Tigre. Oh yes, would you mind indulging the court, witness? He never actually met the victim? That's got to be a lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy. You think this will be the last? No, it's not the last one because we still gotta talk to Violetta, right? We gotta talk to Viola. I ain't no liar. I never met Glenn Elg. There was some lame guy with that name, though, who wanted to borrow cash from me. I set up a meeting time with the guy at my office, Tender Lender. I waited around for him, but he ain't never showed up. I ain't never even been to that Tribulations joint, you see it? I see. That all seems pretty logical. You had arranged to meet with the victim, but he didn't show up. I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead. Why did he say that? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Didn't I tell you I got a big deal going down today? I ain't gonna make my bus now. I'm gonna have to take the express train. That bill's going straight to you, right? Where is this bitch going? I ain't no liar. I never met Glenn Elg. There was some lame guy with that name though, who wanted to borrow cash from me. Set a meeting time, blah 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 blah. Okay, I feel like the last one was a lie. But I don't know why it's a lie. Let me see. This, the matches. Okay, I'm not gonna press just because I don't want to get penalized. Mr. Tigre, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches? Matches? What you talking about? We found them in your office at Tender Lender. They're from that restaurant. What? If you've really never been to Tribulations before, what was the book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk? You've been snooping around my stuff now too, wise guy? What's you, my ball and chain? Ain't no ball controlling me. You're so right, he's wearing a Larry fit. Well, witness, I think it's time you started telling us the truth, don't you? Sorry, I'm terribly sorry, forgive me. I know, he called him a broad. I ain't no pussycat. I don't go back on what I said. But okay, I was at the joint that day. What? But I listened good, alright? I might have been there, but I still never met that kid. Well. Looks like an order just came in for another testimony. I'm this close to proving it was him. He did meet Glenn Elk that day, and he did put poison in his coffee. He must have. I was supposed to meet with that kid in the restaurant that afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. That guy was laid out over the table, stiff as concrete. I figured if the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be, so I split. I heard the cop siren on my way out, and I went straight back to my office. I see. You didn't actually meet with him in the end, then? Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yeah. Hold it! If I wait around here any longer, I ain't even gonna make the normal express. No more stupid questions. Huh? No problem. Anytime Trite presses you on something irrelevant, I'll see he pays a penalty. Mr. Godot, that's my job. Roki! Hi, Roki! Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict. So do it. Yes, sir. The special express ain't cheap, right? Just so you know, since you're paying. I also love Godot. Oh man, doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here? No. Clearly. I don't know anything. What the fuck am I supposed to press? I was gonna say he broke as fuck. I was supposed to meet with the kid.
Hold it!
You mean you saw Glenn Elk's dead body? I guess I did, but I only saw him from behind. He was wearing some raggedy bit of cloth he called a hat. And what time was this? Was he even wearing a hat? I don't know. Huh? You know what winds me up more than anything else in the world? Watches. Round watches. I ain't gonna pollute my paws with some ticking henpecker. Out of interest, Mr. Tigre, what winds you up the most second? Huh? What do you think? Square watches! This is so dumb. Is this guy for real? Look, all I need to know was that something bad was going down in that place. I figured if that place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be, so I split. I'm so scared to press.
Hold it!
You went straight back? Did a bout of guilt suddenly hit you for what you did? What she was trying to say? You trying to tell me you ain't never been guilty or nothing? We all have our crosses to bear. Godot, shut up. What do you mean? They did earlier. Did you do those push-ups? You didn't do anything stupid. I'm only not pressing because I'll get penalized for it. That's why I'm not pressing. Usually I would press everything. We all have to swallow the dark secrets we hide. Like this! The courtroom's not exactly the place to talk about dark secrets, is it? Since you done it again, Mr. Wright. What do you mean? Why is that irrelevant? Why was that irrelevant? How about a penalty for those two jokers and the garbage they keep coming up with? Aw, thank you, Roki. Well, Nick, what do you think? He's running out of ways to avoid the truth. I need to press him fast before he has time to think things through. I better come right back at him with a contradiction. Be careful what you're pressing on, though, or you'll get penalized, okay? Why the fuck was I penalized for that? You know what? Fuck this game. I'm just gonna press everything now. Fuck this game. So you didn't actually set foot inside the restaurant then? The tiger is a busy cat. I don't hang around for no one. I ain't got time to be caught up in no murder investigation. So, when exactly did you pick up the matches? There are matches just inside the front door. Our detective friend wound up in trouble with the chef after taking 5 books home. I would also take 5 books home. Poor Gumshoe. It's almost enough to make a man cry. Okay, well, that one was fine. So these last 3 I already did. Man, what the fuck, whatever. So the meeting wasn't due to take place at Tenderlander at all then? The kid was making a fuss about coming into the office. It's always that way when I want to talk about repayments. Even though I got the best punching bag you ever seen, if there's any issues. Maybe it's because of the punching bag that people are scared to come. Oh my god. Baby, you and your fucking spreadsheets. So that's why you decided to meet at Tresmia? Ha! You're going over old ground again, Shrite. Sorry. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so I can't ask the first one. You will suck down the penalty! No, shut up, don't say that. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Okay, well, I have 2 lives left, so that's great. An ugly scene? What do you mean?
Objection.
The witness has already told us, Trite, which makes that question irrelevant. But I lit myself to 17 cups of coffee during a trial. That's the rule. Bitch, you said 11 before. You better limit the number of times you take a penalty, Trite. Okay, so clearly I can only do like 2 of them. Yes, I'm gonna make that special express after all. So to recap, this ugly scene you saw was... Okay, so is this one? Fuck, was it this one that was okay? Or was it this one that was okay? It doesn't matter, it didn't give me anything, that didn't even give me anything important. What do I fucking present now? I don't even know what the fuck I was supposed to be like. He's running out of ways. I need to press him fast before he has time to think things through. Contradiction. Okay. So it was definitely... It was this one? Maybe this one. What do you mean he's illiterate? Oh, I don't remember which one it was. It's fine, whatever. Do I... Literally? What the fuck? Something about him going straight to his office, maybe? But even then, it's like... The guy was laid out over the table, stiff as concrete. Well, he was laid out on the table. Oh shit, my bad. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. I don't think it's that. What did he say to this? You mean you saw his dead body? I only saw it from behind. Some raggy bit of cloth he called a hat. Does he actually have a hat on? Yeah. Is this supposed to be like you couldn't have seen that? I swear to God, if it's some stupid shit like, oh, you wouldn't have been able to hear that. Baby, help me. Ace is gonna make me illiterate and impregnate their fic. Oh my God, why would you bring that up? Baby, help me. No. He said he don't know what time it is. And then something about watches. That's stupid. All I needed to know was that something bad was going down in that place. Did he have a hat in the fucking crime scene picture? I'm so confused. There's something weird about this, and something weird about I went straight back to my office. Because I don't even know if he went straight back to his office. I feel like it's some stupid shit like, oh, you couldn't have seen the back of his head, there's partitions everywhere. That honestly might be it. Okay, I need to press one of these just so that I can remember which one was right. I think it was this one. Okay, so it wasn't the last one. Okay. Okay, I know. That was on purpose. Okay, so it wasn't the last one. So it's those two together. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, give me all my health back. Give me my health back. Okay. So it was this one. We're gonna skip. I guess I did, but I only saw him from behind. He was wearing some raggy bit of cloth he called a hat. And then he don't know about fucking watches or whatever. That's stupid. Okay. So it was this one and this one. So you didn't actually set foot inside the restaurant? Yeah, okay, if he didn't go inside the restaurant, you couldn't have seen him. Cause then he's claiming he's only at the front door. Okay, So if he was only at the front door, you couldn't have seen him. You could not have seen him because there's partitions everywhere. Now the question is, which one do I do? Do I do the map? I guess the map, right?
Objection!
Yeah! You're something of a loan collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tigre? No one escapes the tiger's clutches. Well, I'm something of a lie detecting pro. That was lame. And no one escapes the phoenix's clutches. I think it's time we got something straight. What's this trait? A new line of irrelevant questioning? These are the floor plans of the crime scene. You say you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tigre? Oh, I forgot. I'm dumb. I thought, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. It's fine. You say you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tigre? From there, your field of vision would have been covered. Would have covered an area like this. Indeed, the witness would have had a clear view of the victim's seat. Isn't that what I just said? No. I mistook where the door was. Like, it wasn't like a big detail. I just like didn't register where the door was actually in the floor plan. I thought the door was lower than it actually was. But my line of logic was still the same. Isn't that what I just said? I saw the back of the kid's head. Unfortunately for you, that is not possible. If the court would think back, you'll remember that between each of the tables is a tall partition. Why, that's true! Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. So you see where the dot is? I thought the door was like beneath it, like in that gap. Why am I tweaking? From the entrance, the field of vision of any customer walking in ends here. Oh, he's sweating. Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. So, from the entrance of Tribulations, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. We're gonna save because I actually did a good job. But you did see the victim that day because you met with him.
Objection!
Wrong. Have you forgotten the old man's testimony yesterday? The victim was alone at his table. Okay, but like the fucking chef just said he wasn't. So shut the fuck up. But the defense just proved the point to be moot. The victim witnessed by Mr. Kudo was not Glenn Elg, but a fake. What? Where have you been? In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify, the real killer posed as the victim he had just killed and acted out a charade. Girlie was tapped out. Yep. That will do. This trial has gone on long enough without the obvious question being answered. Who exactly was this real killer who impersonated the victim? You say the killer murdered Glenn Elg and then impersonated his victim in a performance for Victor Kudo? In that case, Mr. Wright, reveal the identity of this criminal.
Take that!
Obviously, the killer is Furio Tigre. No one else could have done it. What? Well, witness? Put your tongue back in. Now that's cute. You thinking you can pin this on the tiger? Maybe you don't understand. The tiger is king of the jungle. So I dare you say it again. Come on, you got the guts? Bitch, we're in like Los Angeles. Get out of here. You can't threaten me, Mr. Tigre. It's the defense. Go ahead and tell the witness, Mr. Wright. What the fuck? Mr. Wright? Sounds to me like it must be you, old man. You've got guts, I'll give you that. Mr. Wright, do not leave me to handle this alone. Perhaps I can end this embarrassment. Mr. Godot. Let's just go back over Mr. Kudo's testimony one more time. The old man didn't see just the victim. Oh, no, no, no. The serving girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. It involves me being stupid and one of your sons being extra useless. Oh, hi, is this a safe place? I need to tell a story. No, what's the story? Oh my god, Milky, you're so right. It's not even a tiger. That's the king of the jungle. It's a fucking lion. You're so right. Hi, is this a safe space? You're so right. There's no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there. Was the victim he saw the real victim or no? That doesn't matter. The fact remains, he saw the accused put the poison into the cup. I used the bathroom. Oh, baby! Oh no! Oh no! Are you about to tell me Benny didn't do jack shit? Is Benny splish splashing in the toilet water? Oh, okay. Oh, I love Ollie. I love Ollie so much. I love him so much. Oh, I love him so much. Sneef, sneef. I love Oliver so much. I love him. He truly is a useless bitch. Elias was like, he told Oliver, our cat, to go guard me because I was taking a nap or something, and Oliver did not guard me. He went into a different room and took a nap in a different room. I swear to God, I love Oliver so much. Yes, it was the waitress who poisoned the cook. Very impressive, Mr. Goodall. Waiting for my absence to launch your attack. You're so lame. Found your pen at last, right? It was in my pocket. But anyway, Mr. Kudo witnessed two people that day. He saw the victim, the supposed Mr. Glenn Elg, and the waitress from behind. Yes, your point, Mr. Wright. I think the conclusion is obvious. If this Glenn Elg was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible the waitress was also part of the show. The pen excuse is so silly. What? You mean the waitress was an imposter as well? The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident. And someone used her fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to pin the murder on her. Who on earth was it? Who was this waitress that Mr. Kudo witnessed?
Take that!
Who is this woman? Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's an employee of Tender Lender. You're making a big mistake. Do you know who's Violetta's grandfather is? You better be going home in an armored truck tonight if you know what I mean. Stop shaking, Nick. Where was I? Yes, the defendant, Miss Bird, has stated the following. Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true there was another customer in the restaurant. She was sort of creepy. And she had kind of a cackling laugh. There are just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table, who nobody but Miss Bird seems to have seen. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when that eardrum was ruptured. And the radio show he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. Okay, hang on. Pause. If the tiger dude was pretending to be Glenn Elg, why did the old man never say anything about the fact that he had like actual red skin? Like unnaturally red skin. Like, are we not gonna like acknowledge that at all? That he's like a different color than what normal people are? Like, are we not gonna acknowledge that ever? Like, no one is acknowledging the fact that he has like unnaturally red skin. I know. What the fuck? And the radio show he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. There's only one logical explanation that clears up all these contradictions. The whole incident took place twice, one for real and one for show. And Mr. Furio Tigre, the only person who could have committed the crime, is you! I'm scared. What witness? What have you got to say? That's cute. Sorry? You so right. I could do with a guy like you around. Put your tongue back in your mouth. What do you mean? Okay, I'm in on this game. I'm gonna have to charter a jet to get to my meeting now, but I'm gonna give you one more thing to think about before I go. Something to think about? You got it all wrapped up nice, huh, right? But you missed one real important thing. But that can't be. I was in the joint that day, and I met that kid too. But I couldn't have poisoned him, you see? What? Do you really expect us to believe you now, Mr. Tigre? What a troublemaker. Troublemaker? Looks like we're going to need another one for the road. One more steaming cup of hot testimony. This never ends. Witness, you will explain yourself to the court. I will give you one more chance to testify. What happened that day at Tribulations between yourself and the victim? Yeah, I loaned out cash, about $100,000. That day we was due to have a little chat. That kid had hit his paycheck date, his payback date, see? So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yeah, I won! $500,000! He got lucky, you know, real lucky. If that waitress hadn't done what she done, everything would have been over. How much longer will these fuckers yap? Stop yapping! Okay, I am like praying and hoping no one on YouTube actually like chatted, because I am so sorry. I have not been paying attention to YouTube chat. Now, I see that the principal amount you loaned to Mr. Elk was $50,000. Yeah, well, you've got the vig to take that into account. Interest builds up fast, you know. That's faster than fast. $100,000 is twice his principal. And the repayment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question. Yeah, he was one lucky kid. Got that $500,000 just in time. So I ain't have no reason to kill the kid. And if I ain't got no motive, you ain't got no case. His motive? He has to have one, but what is it? Stop yapping! Wait, is it really a loan? Cause the virus was $100,000. Is it really a loan if you just fucking give him money? What do these doodles even mean? Here, did Ollie still not wake up? He fucking woke up! Oh my god, he's so I love him so much. I love Oliver so much, he's so pure. He's literally so useless and pure. I love my cat. Ace, what is the answer? I don't have time for this. Oh, that is the motive, you're right. Oh shit, was that a million? Oh shit, you're right.
Hold it!
The waitress, you mean? The girl with the glasses in the defendant chair. Who else could I mean? Shout out to the VOD. If she hadn't gotten the way, things would have been bada bing, bada boom, over and done with. Maybe I should push a little on this. What do you mean things would have been over and done with? Are you still over there? What? I'm talking about the cash. I was there to get my 100,000 bucks back. That's all. I'm a businessman. It was all coming together before that waitress got in the way. As far as I can tell from the witness's testimony, other than recouping his loan, Mr. Tigger had no motive for killing the victim. Witness, you will amend your testimony to reflect what you just said. Oh, perfect. I know! I was after the $100,000. I didn't have no other reason to kill the guy.
Hold it!
Are you saying you had no other motive that day? Yeah, so what? Then why didn't you take the lottery ticket when you left? What did you think? 'Cause of Four Eyes over there. 'Cause of Maggie? I was gonna say, I think the quote-unquote motive would have just been like Maggie wanted the ticket herself. But then that poses the question of like, why would she just casually have poison? How about you go ask Four Eyes about that $500,000 ticket? She wanted it so bad, she poisoned Elle's coffee.
Objection!
A likely theory. Your word hasn't held water lately, Mr. TJ.
Objection!
Why did that sound different? Let's not forget this witness was actually at the scene, right? The law don't exactly agree with someone of the deals I sent down. I couldn't be there when the cops showed up, so I split. I see. Your Honor, the witness's last few statements are worth a good 2 cups of coffee. Well, Mr. Wright, are you happy with the testimony? Would you like to amend it? Amend it. I'm not going to get anywhere with the last testimony as it stands. Your Honor, the defense would like the testimony amended. Very well. You will amend your testimony to reflect your recent statements, please. Thanks to what she did, my business with that kid was over. That doesn't make it any better either. The tiger's trying to pin the crime on Maggie. By asking about what he saw, it's only going to damage our case. What do you mean things would have been over and done with? I used to... Wait. Okay. Is it just gonna go back? Oh, I think it went back. I was after the $100,000. I didn't have no other reason to kill the guy.
Hold it!
And then he's pinning it on Maggie.
Objection! Objection!
Let me see what the other one says. I forgot already. Thanks to what she did, my business with that kid was over. Yeah, I think, okay. My thoughts are, I think the evidence is the CD. I don't think it's the $1 million yet. I think it's the CD. I was after $100,000. I think it's the CD. Cause he would only make back the $1 million if he could sell the CD off the black market, right? Where's the CD? Yeah.
Objection!
Yeah, he could only pay back that $1 million, like, if he got a hold of that CD. So you just intended to get back the $100,000 Mr. Elg owed you, correct? I loaned the guy the cash, so that's my right. Unfortunately for Mr. Elg, I don't believe the $100,000 is what you were really after.
Objection!
What are you getting at, Trite? What else would a moneylender be after other than money? Oh, the moneylender was after money, but money in a totally different league. The kind of money that a single disc like this would fetch. What is that? A computer virus, Your Honor. A virus called MC Bomber. A computer virus? What does one of those do? A computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the insides of a computer. A computer? What does one of those do? I guess the beard isn't the only part of his honor that is from the Stone Age. I'll explain it to you later, Your Honor. Right now, this is the important point. A virus like MC Bomber would be worth several $1 million on the black market. Several $1 million? Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would normally be bad for business. But in this case, the very fact that Glenn Elk had no way to repay the money is crucial. What? Glenn Elk was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer. That skill was the collateral Mr. Elk put up in order to borrow the money.
Objection!
You're trying to suggest the witness' motive was to get hold of that program? Exactly. The witness may have poor fashion sense, but he is by no means an idiot, right? A man like him could get his hands on $1 million without resorting to murder. Of course he could, provided that he had time. What if he had needed the money right then? When the pressure's on, the luxury of choice tends to disappear. It seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright. Would you care to share it with us? Why did Mr. Tigre need money to the tune of $1 million? Here it is.
Take that!
In December of last year, you found yourself in need of a huge amount of money. About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident, weren't you? This shit was crazy. An accident involving a car and a scooter in which a young woman was injured. She was taken to the hospital, where she underwent surgery. How much of this do you know? The medical papers document the treatment of the young woman in question. According to these, her operation cost $1 million. And yet, when the payment was due last month, you somehow managed to pay it in full. $1 million? A preposterous sum. Someone should sue these HMOs! That's stupid. For you who don't know, HMO is a type of insurance plan. That's stupid. No one would pay a bill like that. If the medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a morgue. But Mr. Tigre had no choice but to pay, because his very life depended on it. Please shut your mouth. You say his life depended on it, Mr. Wright? Indeed it did, simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini. Did you say Cadaverini? Bitch, I've said Cadaverini. Bruto Cadaverini, mob boss in charge of all underworld activities in the city, and doting grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini. He has terrible selective hearing. Like, bitch, pay attention. Sorry, it is lip gloss time. A little lip gloss, lip gloss. Your life was in danger unless you paid compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate to acquire the $1 million Bruto Cadaver demanded of you. So desperate, in fact, that you decided to sacrifice Glenn Elg's life to pay your debt. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tigre's sole intention was to get his hand on the CD. Mr. Elg had no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tigre knew it. But then a miracle happened. The kind that Mr. Tigre would prefer to say never happened, but he can't, and neither can I. The lottery win. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. He wasn't gonna give up the CD because he had won $1 million. Or $500,000. So he wasn't gonna give up the CD, which is like not the plan. Exactly. At the 11th hour, Mr. Elg won $500,000 on the lottery, which left Mr. Tigre with no way of getting his hands on an all-important CD. At least, no legitimate way. That's wild. So he resorted to illegitimate means. That's crazy. He murdered Glenn Elg and then made his next move, to frame Maggie Bird for the crime. Mr. Tigre posed as Glenn Elg, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Miss Bird. And then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. Not the seeds! The witness being the one we all heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo. Like I said, Trike, that's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef could have been kept in the dark about it. Who said he was? But Mr. Armstrong was in on it from the beginning. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Godot? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money too. $500,000, in fact. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tigre's plan. Oh, okay. You just put on a good show, Spiky. If you just want to stay alive in the loan shark business, you gotta be careful. You saying I dressed up like that kid, create a witness, and frame someone? If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my shirt. I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that. I agree. You do? He has the same hair. What was I gonna say? He's self-aware that his shirt is bright as fuck. Despite your appearance, you were very careful. That's why you took one more precaution. One more trick to make sure Mrs. Bird had no way out. What? Another one? Mr. Wright? Interesting. Why don't you fill us all in, Wright? What was this trick you say Mr. Tigre performed to frame the accused? I don't know. Is it... It's like... It's something... Oh, this!
Take that!
I couldn't... It wouldn't let me save. I was gonna save, but it wouldn't let me save. So we're gonna save now. What on earth is that? What an insult to think anyone could be fooled by such a childish imitation. Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor. Mr. Tigre, you didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question. A month ago, in this very court, you posed as me! What? That's the truth. But the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright! Hello. Now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it? No doubt it was you, standing in here this very court a mere month ago. The Phoenix Wright who put up the most disreputable, shabby defense I had ever seen.
Objection!
Can you prove that, Gramps? Prove the attorney who represented the accused here a month ago was this man? Are you prepared to take the stand and testify that it was him? Hey. Wow, no, stop. Forget about it, yeah? I wouldn't do something like that, not me. You made a mistake, right? It was someone else, huh?
Objection!
I know, he wilted. Have you no pride, sir?
Objection!
This isn't a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, Tripe, here in court we deal with people's lives. Mr. Godot is right. Your Honor? Speaking for myself, I am absolutely convinced. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I preside over this court as a judge with the vested power to hand down a verdict. Someone in my position cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support it. No! If the defense has no further evidence, the court will now excuse the witness. The circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigre are dubious for sure, but not conclusive. But we've come so far! You say he impersonated Glen Elg, you say he impersonated you, but none of that adds up to a murder charge. You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffee. Huh? Sucks to be you, right? Don't mess with the tiger, you're gonna get mauled, you got that? All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit. But I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt. Huh. Looks like I won't be needing a refill. If I just had one more piece of evidence. One more piece of evidence, and maybe I could get Maggie off the hook. This witness's cross-examination is over. You are free to go, Mr. Tigre. Gumshoe. Hold it! Your Honor, sir. Wait! Is that a fucking bento lunch bag? Detective Gumshoe! Sorry I took so long, pal. I staked everything on this. My badge, the works. So here it is. My heart's counting on this too. What is it, Detective? Isn't it obvious, pal? It's the final decisive piece of evidence. What? Do you think he just like pushed that other dude out of the way? Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab. The results? But the prints, pal, from his medicine bottle. Oh, so do you know who the prints belong to now? Do you think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know. So tell us. They're the tigers, right? I knew it. You bet. Clear as crystal all over the bottle. The Ethereal Tiger's ball prints, all right. That's great. We've got him now, Nick. What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for this, Nick. I know. Look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on the bottle now. Huh? What? Why not? What we need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that the tiger put poison in Glen Elg's coffee. He's definitely admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle, that really doesn't make any difference now. Oh, he's sad! I knew it. great. No matter how hard I try, I'm never of any use. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. This was our last chance to help Maggie. And I've been working on some useless piece of evidence the whole time. It's alright. I'm a real loser. It's not breaking news to me, pal. Detective Gumshoe? Maggie! You've been working on something for me? Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it. And I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. I'll get out of your hair now. Detective Gumshoe! Wait! He's gone. Isn't there anything we can do now, Nick? I wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence. If only there was some way I could use it. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I granted you a recess so you could prepare this decisive evidence you discovered. Yeah. Don't keep us all in suspense, right? Show us. Naturally, we can assume it's evidence that will actually stand up in court, can't we? Think, Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste. How much more of my time are you gonna waste? I ain't been to no court before, but you lawyers sure know how to blow things out of proportion. No doubt, given the nature of this evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright. Well, I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm only backed into a corner here. But maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, he'll let its guard down a bit. Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. Present this final decisive piece of evidence to the court.
Take that!
This is the defense's final piece of evidence. Isn't that the victim's? Your Honor. Naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigre. What? But Mr. Wright, what conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information? Everyone here knows what this bottle contains, except one man. One person in this courtroom should theoretically be in the dark. My prints are on that pansy-looking bottle? Is that what you're saying? What the hell's in it anyway? A phony trial, a phony lawyer, and phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Mr. Tigre, this is the decisive piece of evidence that will prove your guilt. Why? Because it contains potassium cyanide. This bottle contains potassium cyanide. But potassium cyanide? The poison used to murder Mr. Elger. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Tigre, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that? You would make a good clown, you know that? What? Yous ain't never gonna get this to stick. You just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger? A bluff? I can see straight through you, Phoenix, right? That ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it. No, this is the bottle we found traces of the poison in. Don't mess with the tiger or you're gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown. It was made of glass. Bitch, why are you exposing yourself? That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it. Why did you just expose yourself like that? You really just exposed yourself. That was the most fucking straight out exposure. What the heck? Got him. At last. What? Why is everyone gone quiet? I said that bottle. Is this the bottle you're referring to? Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle with cyanide in it. But you ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle. Don't let that cozy looking suit fool you people. That lawyer's just playing games. Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor, tell that guy where to go. You still haven't figured it out? Don't you realize what you just said? What I said? What did I just say? You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For the instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. Just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in the courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison. Bruh. You don't know who you's messing with. I'm the tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market. You think I'm gonna let jumped up suit get the better of me? Sure, the last piece of evidence was phony. But that's just what you deserve. The phony trial with a phony lawyer, it was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all. Oh shit. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, he's getting triggered. Oh, I didn't like that. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Did he just die? Oh, what the fuck? What's going on? It looks like a blackout. What? Well done, trite. Did we just get hit by coffee? Beautiful. I saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you. Beautiful! Savor it. There you go, Ace. He's back. How do you throw it in the dark? Oh shit. Hang on. There we go. Well, you watch the police restrain your prey. So we never had to interrogate Viola. Very interesting. Mr. Wright, you caught a tiger by his toe, but if this one hollers, he won't be let go. Now then, how are things going, Mr. Tigre, Mr. Godot? He's being arrested on suspicion of the murder of Glenn Elg, Your Honor. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. Yes, she was. And in the absence of genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake. Indeed. He very nearly got away with everything. If it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue. Fio Tigre is a truly frightening criminal. The truly frightening one is the defense attorney over there. Godot. Well, I am now in a position to deliver my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Yay! That is all. This court is adjourned. Shit, we've been here all fucking day. It was a fucking 9 to 5. Mr. Wright, I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Maggie. I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble a month ago, but now I feel like I can forgive him. Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie. That was the tiger. Look, Nick, in the doorway. Detective Gumshoe. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, I didn't get to read what he said. I didn't get to see what he said. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. Congratulations, Maggie. Thanks. I knew you were innocent all along. Why didn't you say that in your testimony then? Oh, that's why. It's because he testified against her. Oh, well, Well, I guess I'll be heading off then. See you around. Bye. Wait up, detective. He just ran off. Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you. It's thanks to him that we got the medication bottle. That wasn't even in any use. But it's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly. Detective Gumshoe is just running around in circles. Poor guy. Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him. Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick? Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie? You know Detective Gumshoe's been really worried about you through all this. I wanted to believe that, sir. But on that first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up. He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts. He doubted me, that's why. He thought I might have done it. I've got to prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. I'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom.
Take that!
Here you are. A present to celebrate your freedom. That's a present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a lot of love. He said you lost weight and he was worried about you. Detective Gumshoe. I actually really like weenies, you know. What the fuck? Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know. Yeah, the child dragged on a bit today, didn't it? Is it okay if I eat this now? Oh, she's so happy. So, how is it, Maggie? It's really good. Oh, they're so cute. So the case of phony versus genuine comes to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up. And who knows, maybe a whole new chapter of her life is about to start. So cute. So cute. So cute. Meow meow. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wait. This is the case. 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 Oh! This is the case. This is the case. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is it. Oh my god. I think I need to play this tomorrow. We need to play this tomorrow. We need to play this tomorrow. Not because of Miles, but one of the screenshots in the back is sending me. Oh shit, you're gonna have Fierce Time tomorrow. Fuck. Yeah, I can do a day stream. I think we can do a day stream. Fuck. I need to play this. I need you to see this. If not tomorrow, Sunday. Fuck. Is Fierce to Fathom at 9? Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's either tomorrow afternoon stream or Sunday, because we need to play this. Holy shit. Okay, we're not gonna watch. Oh shit, my bad. I do need to save my progress. Okay. We're not gonna watch it. 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 Okay. Wow. Okay. That was cool. That was exciting. That was wild. Do we have words? Do we have thoughts? Feelings? That was crazy. You're gonna kill me. I swear, I tell you that I remember this game particularly being like hella fucked up, like to an extent where I just like it was fucked up. Like when Dahlia came in, right? When you first met Dahlia, it brought back like a shit ton of memories that I repressed. And I don't remember it clearly, which is why I'm so excited for the next case, because I want to relive it now that I'm older and I can understand it better. So yeah, tomorrow we have Fears to Fathom featuring Ace at 9 p.m. Central. Oh my god, Roki. Roki! What a crazy thought. What a crazy fucking thought, actually. Okay, I haven't decided what we're doing. What a sentence. So I haven't decided what we're doing tomorrow, but I will. I'm unhinged, I don't like him. We none of us like him. Truly. Okay, well, keep an eye out tomorrow to see if I stream in the day. And if not, we'll come back on Sunday. Because your girl we gotta play. Oh shit, this is so hard because I have shit to do. I have work to do. This is so hard. Okay, we'll see. We'll just play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. Oh, this is so hard. We'll play it by ear. We'll just figure it out. It's okay. I'm a sleepy bitch anyway, so I say all this, but I'm probably gonna just be like napping. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm not gonna raid anyone today because I need to go EP. But thank you for joining. It was nice to see y'all. I hope you had fun because I definitely did. And I'll see you soon. I'll be on Ace's stream as they play Fears to Fathom, the 5th one. I don't know what it's about, and it's gonna be crazy, so it's exciting. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good night, have a good evening, have a good afternoon wherever you are. The new emotes are so funny. Alright, good night everyone. Bye bye.